Fate of the Damned update to Sea of Thieves introduces Soulflame cosmetics to earn weekly for 6 weeks until the end of 9th of December 2020. In this video I am going to show you how to earn these cosmetics that are currently available. Each week there are 6 goals per challenge that will unlock for the first 4 weeks. Challenges like these are normally tracked in the event hub, however the Fate of the Damned update has added the events tab to the game, so you can now track them in game instead of having to go to a web browser. I have created a handy calendar shown on screen right now showing exactly when each cosmetic will be available and how to obtain them. I have also added a link to this calendar in the description below. For example, if you only want to unlock the weapons, you do not have to complete every challenge, you only need 16 of 24 goals. If you didn't follow the guide from week 1 for Fate of the Wild Shores, week 2 for Fate of the Ancient Sands, or week 3 for Fate of the Roaring Skies, click the video shown in the top right corner before returning here. If you completed everything from week 1, week 2 and week 3, this week you'll be able to earn the Soulflame crew set for completing all goals as a pirate legend and the title Supreme Fated Slayer. You can also earn the title Fated Slayer of Wide Renown for completing all goals from just this week. When you spawn in the tavern, you'll receive notes to talk to Lorena. Talk to her and buy all 3 voyages that are now available simultaneously. The Search for Wild Plentiful Shadows of Fate, The Hunt for Hidden Ancient Shadows of Fate, and In Pursuit of Prowling Devilish Shadows of Fate. Place the voyage down that is going to be for the region nearest to your spawn location and vote for it. In my case this was the Search for Wild Plentiful Shadows of Fate since I spawned at Golden Sands Outpost. The goals for the week 4 Defeat the Dam challenge are heavily reliant on other players, so there is no strict order for completion. Do something that progresses any goal that you have remaining. This also means the guide for this week is a bit disjointed, but use the chapters to find the relevant information you require. You should now go around the world and complete each voyage to progress the goal Voyages of the Damned until you come across another ship willing to cooperate with you by forming an alliance. I'm not going to show these voyages in full as these are all covered in my previous 3 videos, which you can find in the top right corner or in the description. Make sure to take all 6 flame colors from the voyages and at least 1 of the ritual skulls after defeating the Ghost of Greymare, as you will need these to activate the Fort of the Damned. While traveling around, try and pick up an ammo crate and a fruit crate or a storage crate to bring with you to the Fort of the Damned. If at any point you see the Fort of the Damned activated, head over there immediately and refer to chapters about the goals we fought together and mix and match. Before leaving, raise your Offer Alliance flags so that other ships you pass by know your intentions and can alliance with you to help with the goals we fought together, completing the Fort of the Damned in an alliance, and mix and match, being part of an alliance where all ships have the same lantern colors. Turn off your ship's lights to help you later when collecting flame colors and lighting your ship. This will prevent you from accidentally overwriting the colored flame in your lantern with the default color, which I will demonstrate later on. To make things easier later, you're going to need to find a ship to alliance with for the goals Mix and Match and We Fought Together. So be sure to be on the lookout for another ship whilst doing your voyages and try to alliance with them to help complete the Fort of the Dam later on, as well as matching lantern colours on your ships. Hopefully along the way of doing voyages or at the Fort of the Dam you'll find another ship to alliance with. I was lucky and found a ship just after talking to Duke at the start of my voyage. As soon as you alliance with a ship, you should match lantern colours to complete the Mix and Match goal. You do have to light every lantern with the colour for this to count. I tried lighting just 1 on each ship and it did not count. Like previous goals for lighting lanterns on ships, the galleon may require the light in the brig to be lit. I still don't know, so please let me know in the comments if this is the case. You should match lanterns with a ship that has the most number of colours so that neither ship loses colours that they already have. Once all lanterns are lit on all alliance ships, the Mix and Match goal will complete. Each voyage will provide 2 lantern colours along the way from the lanterns next to skeletons on the Bildrak Crewmate Islands or from the ritual flame braziers when fighting the Ghost of Greymare at the ritual location, X marks the spot. Make sure to take these and light your ship with at least 1 of each colour for a fateful journey. By having the lights off, it is impossible to overwrite the flame in your lantern with the default flame colour, as you can only set the lantern and cannot take the flame from it. If you didn't take these colours from the Well of Fate yourself in previous weeks, you should do so in order to complete the goals of Dying Light, the light at the end, and From the Ashes from previous week's challenges. These 6 flame colours will also be required to activate the Fort of the Dam later on for a Rite of Passage goal. At this stage I completed my first voyage, thus progressing the 2 goals shown on screen and also obtained a ritual skull. After completing all 3 voyages, you should have collected all 6 flame colours and at least 1 ritual skull. Head to the Fort of the Damned. If you brought an ammo crate and storage crate with you, take these up to the room with the statues. Take each flame colour from the lanterns on your ship and light the lanterns at the Fort of the Damned. Once all 6 lanterns at the fort are lit, the cage will open. Place the ritual skull in the cage to activate the Fort of the Damned and complete the goal, a rite of passage. I recommend using a blunderbuss for the fort, as these will kill all Shadows of Fate in 1 hit. The We Fought Together goal requires completing the Fort of the Damned as part of an alliance. However, this has the same completion requirements as the commendations defeating, banishing, vanquishing and conquering the Damned, whereby the count only increments upon using the Fort of the Damned key to open the vault and not when the Ghost of Greymarrow is killed. Note that you do not have to be the crew that opens the vault, you just need to be present on or near the island when the vault is opened. This means you can complete the fort and hold on to the key until you form an alliance should you not already be in one. Since I had only completed 1 voyage, I did the remaining 2 that I purchased earlier. I will not go into detail about the voyages, you can check my previous videos on how to complete them. Upon completing the 3rd voyage, the Voyages of the Damned goal will complete. After clearing the Fort of the Damned and completing each voyage once, you should have reached 4 defeats on Lord Greymarrow or his ghost, and should only need 1 more. This can be done by repeating one of Larinna's voyages, doing another Fort of the Damned, or completing the 8th Tall Tale Revenge of the Morningstar. If you followed all my guides each week, you should now have completed every goal. You should now have unlocked the titles Fated Slayer of Wide Renown and Supreme Fated Slayer. You should also now have the ability to purchase the Soulflame crew set from Larinna at the mere cost of 1 million gold. This crew set consists of 4 different costumes: the Soulflame Captain costume, the Soulflame First Crewmate costume, the Soulflame Second Crewmate costume, and the Soulflame Third Crewmate costume. Who could have guessed? You have done it. All goals and challenges should now be completed for the Fate of the Damned Fated Fortune challenges. Thanks for following along. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on the launch of a new video series I have planned for a quantitative approach of focused tips, tricks and tutorials in Sea of Thieves.